ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरतिसे। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। भक्त्या विहीना अपराधलक्षै क्षिप्ताश्च कामादि तरंगमध्ये कृपामयी तां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृंदे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। श्लोक से बोला है चला है शिक्षाष्टक का शेष श्लोक। पहले शुरू किया क्या से शुरू किया चेतो दर्पण मार्जनम। चित्त दर्पण मार्जन होता है संकीर्तन से। और जो त्रिताप अब महादावाग्नि इनको भी निर्वापित होता है कृष्ण कीर्तन में, बाकी से निर्वापित होता नहीं। और दहन बंद होने से जैसा गर्मी में बहुत उद्वेग है गर्मी के लिए, लेकिन सूर्य छुप जाने से भी क्या ये रहता है, गर्म रहता नहीं, चला गया है। तो उसको शीतल कैसे होगा ना। श्रेय कोई रवो चंद्रिका वितरण, श्रेय रूप कुमुद का जो ज्योत्सना उनका जो किरण वो धरित्री को ठंडा करता है। ठंडा जो हुआ इसमें क्या देखता हूँ आनंदम्बुधि वर्धनम। आनंद समुद्र এটা वर्धित होगा। आनंद समुद्र वर्धित कब होता है जब नाम का प्रति अक्षर में पूर्ण अमृत आस्वादित होता है। पूर्ण अमृत आस्वादित होगा कब जब सर्वात्म स्नपनम सर्वस्नापन स्नान कर लेते हैं। स्नान करे तो शीतल हो जाता है। यही सूर्य के ताप से मुक्ति हो जाएगा शाम होने से, लेकिन समस्त अंग शीतल होगा नहीं। इस संकीर्तन से शीतल होगा। इसमें अनर्थ नाश अनर्थ चार प्रकार की स्वरूप भ्रम चित दुर्बल
असत तृष्णा,
असत तृष्णा
अपराध,
और एक है अपराध। असत तृष्णा, असत तृष्णा क्या होता है? सद्वस्तु भगवान, उनका बदले में जो चिंतन, जो अर्थात जो आशा, इसलिए बोला है दुस्संग कोई तो आत्मवंचना, कृष्ण कृष्ण भक्ति बिना अन्य कामना। दुस्संग क्या होता है? अपना आप को वंचना करना, आत्मवंचना, तो है दुस्संग। वो क्या चीज है? ना कृष्ण कृष्ण भक्ति, ये दो छोड़ करके जो कोई वासना, ये है आत्मवंचना। दूसरी को कोई वंचित तो नहीं कर सकता है, अपने ही वंचित हो जाता है। लेकिन जो लोग सिंसियर, निर्बोलिक, ये इनको कोई बिगाड़ता नहीं। इसलिए बोला कामो सर्वकामो वा मुक्ति कामी उदारधि तीव्रेनो भक्ति योगेनो भजते पुरुषम परम। अकामी हो, उनका कुछ कामना नहीं है, और सर्व कामना है। सर्व कामना दो प्रकार की, कृष्ण छोड़ करके अन्य कामना, और एक है सर्व मतलब कृष्ण ही, कृष्ण की कामना। यदि आत्मेंद्र प्रतिवंशा रहे ये दुस्संग। क्यों? आत्मेंद्रिय प्रतिवंशा धरे काम नाम, कृष्णेन्द्रिय प्रतिवंशा धरे प्रेम नाम। अतएव काम प्रेम में बहुत अंतर, काम और प्रेम में बहुत अंतर है। काम अंधकार, अंधतम, शुद्ध अंध नहीं, अंधतम। अंधतम क्या? उसको ऐसा अंध कर देते हैं ये जीव कृष्ण का नित्य दास, ये याद को खोकर क्या समझते हैं? मैं जगत का कोई वस्तु भोग करने इच्छा करता, तो ये भी दुस्संग। कृष्ण और कृष्ण भक्ति, तो कृष्ण क्या है? जिन्होंने समस्त प्राणी को आकर्षण करके आनंद देते हैं, वो है कृष्ण। तो आनंद देते हैं और निमित्त करते हैं। निमित्त क्या होता है? चतुर्दश ब्रह्मांडों का अंदर में कोई भी वस्तु नहीं है जो अमंगल नहीं। इसलिए ब्रह्मा भागवत में उल्लेख है, क्या है? ना दुस्संग कोई तो आत्मवंचना, कृष्ण कृष्ण भक्ति बिना अन्य कामना। कृष्ण और कृष्ण भक्ति छोड़कर जो कोई वासना है, ये है आत्मेंद्रिय प्रतिभा। तो इसलिए इसको और क्लियर किया। क्या क्लियर किया? जो कृष्ण भक्ति बादले के जो कामना, ये दुस्संग क्यों? ना स्वरूप में कृष्ण भक्ति छोड़ करके और कोई नहीं। जीव कृष्णदास, इनका कृष्ण सेवा ही अपना काम, और वही कृष्ण सेवा छोड़कर जगत का कोई ये करे, ये है दुस्संग। एक कबीराज गोस्वामी वाले, ये धर्म अर्थ काम वंचा, ये तो दुस्संग ही। ऐसा कि मुक्ति वंचा, ये भी दुस्संग। क्यों? कि मैं कृष्ण सेवा नहीं करके अपना सत्ता को लय कर देंगे, जब कभी भी सेवा करेंगे नहीं। इसलिए इसको बोलता है ये एकदम अंधतम, स्वरूप को छोड़ सकता है कोई? इसलिए देखना, जगत में भगवान का तरफ रुचि नहीं है, लेकिन उसको सेवा करने पड़ता है। कोई कुत्ता को सेवा करेगा तो कोई बिल्ली, कुछ ना कुछ करने ही पड़ेगा। इस स्वभाव में दास्य है। आप कुत्ता पाला, ये कुत्ता आपको सेवा करेगा, लेकिन आप कुत्ता को सेवक बन जाते। उसको खिलाना, स्नान कराना, सर्दी में उनको लिए पोशाक बनाना। हमारा कोलकाता मठ में जब कंस्ट्रक्शन चल रहा था, तभी एक माता, ये शादीशुदा किया नहीं, उन्होंने एक कुत्ता को लेकर के हमारा मठ के सामने में आते थे। आकर के वो कुत्ता को टट्टी कराता है। वहाँ रेती का ढेर लगा हुआ, तो हमारा जो लड़का वो काम देखता है, उनसे लड़ाई होता है, ये यहाँ क्यों टट्टी करने लाता है? तो ये दास बना नहीं तो कौन दास है? जो उन्होंने पाला वो प्रभु है, ना कुत्ता उनका प्रभु है। जिनका घर में कर्या मकान में था हम लोग, उनका लड़की बिल्ली पाला, बिल्ली, और उसने मर गया बिल्ली, तो खूब रोने लगा, ऐसा बिल्ली आदमी और वो अपना हाथ से स्वेटर बनाया, तो उसको लिए सब कुछ करता है। तो कौन दास? पालने वाला दास है ना पालित होने वाला दास? कारण क्या है? ना स्वभाव है। जीवेर स्वरूप है कृष्ण नित्य दास। इसीलिए जो लोग अपना प्रभु को छोड़कर दूसरी को सेवा करते हैं, ये है माया का दास। ये सब प्रथम श्लोक में ही बता दिया। फिर क्या हुआ? इतना हरिनाम करता हूँ, हरिनाम करने से कुछ तो फायदा होता नहीं, तब क्या कारण है? रिसर्च करो। तब नाम का अंदर में की शक्ति का कमी है? बोलता ना ना, नाम का अंदर में शक्ति का कमी नहीं है, शक्ति कमी नहीं है नाम के अंदर में। तब ऐसा हुआ क्यों? कि भगवान जीव का प्रति कृपा करके अनेक नाम प्रकट किया, और वही हर एक नाम पर ही, प्रत्येक नाम में ही सर्वशक्तिमान, चाहे कूर्म, वराह, मत्स्य, नृसिंह, वामन, जो कोई भी रूप ले, ये सर्वशक्तिमान। एक एक के ऊपर पर्यालोचना करो तो देखोगे, कूर्म रूप से मंदार को धारण किया, जो समस्त देवता और असुर को मिली तो शक्ति भी रख नहीं सका, धारण नहीं कर सकता, वो तल में चला जाता, तो वो पीठ में कैसे धारण कर लिया? एक सर्वशक्ति उसमें है। इसलिए भगवान का प्रत्येक नाम सर्वशक्तिमान। दांत से उठाया पृथ्वी को, वही वामन रूप से बोली का सेना का साथ युद्ध किया, आज वो सब मरने लगा, बोली निषेध किया, करना नहीं। सावत काल प्रतीक्षित, उस वक्त तक इंतजार करो। सेनागण समझा हमारा महाराजा इनको दान देने के लिए गया, हमको इनको यही सब वंचना करा, कपटी, लेकिन उनके साथ युद्ध कर सका। बाद में वामन को कृपा किया। इसका मतलब क्या है ना, जीव का स्वरूप है कृष्ण नित्य दास। ये कृष्ण का नित्य काल दास है। तो प्रभु, जो प्रभु उत्तम है, से वो अपना दास को छोड़ेगा? छोड़ेगा नहीं। तो हम क्यों उनसे विमुख होके तकलीफ उठा रहा हूं? ये अपना ही कसूर है। तभी तृतीय श्लोक में क्या बताया? त्रिनादोपि सुनिचेन तरोरिव सहिष्णुना अमानिना मानदेन कीर्तनीय सदा। सर्वदा हरि कीर्तन ही करना, किंतु एक गुण लेकर, 4 गुण। त्रिनादोपि सुनिश्च, वृक्ष जैसे सहिष्णुता, और दूसरे को मर्यादा देना, अमानिना, और किसी से मान नहीं मांगना। अर्थात मुझे प्रतिष्ठा दे दे तो मैं सब कुछ करूंगा। तो ये छोड़कर ये 4 गुण लेके कीर्तन करना, ये बोला। चतुर्थ श्लोक में इसको क्लियर किया। क्या क्लियर किया? न धनम न जनम न सुंदरी कवितम जगदीश कामये। हे जगदीश, मैं आपका पास कुछ भी नहीं मांगता। न धन, धन चाहता नहीं। जन, पुत्र कन्या आदि कुटुंब, ये भी चाहता नहीं। सुंदर कविता बना के अच्छा कवि बनना चाहता नहीं। ये जगत का कोई वस्तु चाहता नहीं। मैं आपका दास हूं, आप हमको अपना दास रूप से अपना कर लो, क्योंकि हमारा दिमाग माया में फंस गया। इस अवस्था में आप ही रक्षा कर सकता है। तभी इतना अधिकार होने के बाद ये बोलने का अधिकार बनता है, तो ये नंद तुन जो किंकरं पतितं माम विश्व में भवम बुधो, ओ नंद नंदन, मैं इस जगत में माया का मुसीबत होकर ये सब अपना चाहता, ऐसा मैं नहीं। हमारा एक इच्छा नहीं है इसको, अरे हमको मिलेगा भी नहीं। कोशिश तो कर सकता है, तो किसी को मालिकाना ऐसा मिलेगा? प्रॉपर्टी को खरीदने से तब मालिकाना मिलेगा। तो इसमें भी कोई भगवान का मालिकाना ऐसा बनेगा? जब कुछ नहीं चाहता है तभी ये अधिकार रहता है। उसका बाद ही कोई विरह प्रकट हुआ। क्यों? तो देखा चतुर्दश ब्रह्मांड में कोई ऐसा वस्तु नहीं है जो मुझको सुखी कर सकता है। अब उसका बाद ही सब श्लोक आया। उस वक्त जो आता है ये होता है संभोग वासना अंदर में छुपा हुआ है, जो मुझे मालूम नहीं। खूब सेवा करता हूँ तो कभी कभी पकड़ जाता। तो भगवान कृपामय। कौन भगवान? न भगवान है कृष्ण। एते चांस कला पुंस कृष्णस्सु भगवान स्वयं। स्वयं भगवान है कृष्ण, और बाकी सब कोई कला और कोई कला और कला का कला, ऐसा। अब उन्होंने उनको ही करेगा। इसलिए देखा जाता है ऐसा आत्मेंद्रियो प्रतिवंशा छुपा के रहता है, किससे? कोई मुक्ति में। मुक्ति में क्यों आत्मेंद्रिय प्रतिवंशा छुपा रहता है? ना ये चरम कपटता। चरम कपटता क्यों? मैं जिनका दास, उनका सेवा करेंगे नहीं, अपना सत्ता को लय कर देंगे। लेकिन ये चरम कपटता, दास सेवा करेगा नहीं, खुदकाशी करके मरेगा, तो ये प्रभु छोड़ देंगे उनका। लेकिन कृष्ण में वैशिष्ट है, उन्होंने अपना सेवक को छोड़ता नहीं। कैसे? वो जो देवी गॉड, देव देवी आदि, ये अपना सेवक को छोड़ देता है अपना पोस्ट के लिए, लेकिन कृष्ण छोड़ता नहीं। इसलिए कृष्ण ही बोल सकता है, कौन्तेय प्रतिजानी ही नमे भक्त्या प्रणश्यति। हमारा जो भक्त है, इनको विनाश कभी होता ही नहीं। तब भगवान बोला, सेवक ने बोला भगवान कृष्ण को, ये प्रभु ये बात आप कहने से तो ये लोगों को विश्वास होगा। तो कृष्ण क्या उत्तर दिया? मैं कहने से भी मैं इसको बदल कर सकता हूँ, लेकिन हमारा भक्तों करे प्रतिज्ञा करके बोले, इसको मैं कभी भी स्थित होने देंगे नहीं। इसलिए तुम बोलो, कौन्तेय प्रतिजानी, प्रतिज्ञा करके बताओ कि हमारा भक्त को कभी विनाश होता ही नहीं। कैसे? उदाहरण कैसे ऐसा होता है? कृष्ण भगवान प्रतिज्ञा किया, कुरुक्षेत्र युद्ध में मैं अस्त्र धारण करूंगा नहीं। अच्छा बोलो, अभी इनके दो बोलो दो।
Śrīla Mahārāja started mentioning that how in the first verse of Siksastakam, even though Śrīla Mahārāja was going to speak on 8th verse, but still he mentioned that before we get qualification to understand that what is there in this 8th verse, one, we must know that what are all other verses speaking about. So that's why he started again from Cheto Darpan Marjanam. Spoke in brief, but spoke everything in essence also. He started mentioning that Cheto Darpan Marjanam. Once Chitta, consciousness, can get cleansed only through Shri Krishna Sankirtana. Like from the very beginning, he is mentioning that different devotees, different people, they are having different kind of coverings on their consciousness. Some people are having dhuli lep. They are having only dust on their chitta. There are others who are having kardam, means mud, and they have to, dust can be cleansed only with dry cloth, very easy to clean it. But then those who are having mud, they need wet cloth to clean it. It means it will take long time. And then third thing Śrīla Mahārāja mentions is that there are people who are having cast lep, means it is having covering of wood. Then they need an instrument to cut the wood. Then and only then their consciousness can get pure, cleansed. And then fourth one is Vajralepo, means they are having covering of rock stone. They need dynamite. That's what Srila Maharaj mentions again and again. So Srila Maharaj mentions, does not matter whatever kind of consciousness one is having, but each and every person, for them, there is only one way to cleanse their consciousness, chitta, that is Shrinam Sankirtan. And by this, what happens? Cheto Darpan Marjanam, Bhava Mahadava Agni Nirvapanam. Through this Shri Krishna Sankirtanam, Bhava Mahadava Agni means Bhava means Bhav Sagar, this material world, ocean of material nations, where each and every living entity is suffering because of three modes of nature. They are suffering, and their suffering is compared with Dava Agni, the forest fire. They are having 100,000 of desires in their heart, and those desires itself, they burn them. And Bhava Mahadava Agni Nirvapanam, this Shri Krishna Sankirtanam brings that fire into end completely. How? At that time, when a person takes shelter at the lotus feet of Nam Prabhu, then what happens? That a person comes to understanding that anything and everything in this 14 planetary system is inauspicious. Does not matter whatever I will get. Everything is inauspicious. That's why he loses complete taste for anything, and in this way he can save himself from this fire. And then third thing mentions, Srila Maharaj mentioned that Cheto Darpan Marjanam Bhava Mahadava Agni Nirvapanam Shreya Kairav Chandrika Vitaranam. By this Shri Krishna Nam Sankirtan, even though the fire may get extinguished, but still a person does not feel soothing effect unless and until moon is there. Srila Maharaj mentioned, like in summers, when there is heat, so much heat, in the evening, maybe sun sets, but still hot weather is there, and still people get burning sensation. But at the time when moon appears, then and only then they feel soothingness. So this Shrinam Sankirtan brings such position also, that a person, one side, he gets detached from everything of this material world, means saves himself from Dava Agni, forest fire. But on the other side, he gets attached with the Lord and his devotees. And in this way, by taking shelter at their lotus feet completely, he gets free. He gets these moon beams and feels soothingness. And then he mentioned Anandam Buddhivardhanam. When he chants this name, each and every syllable of this Mahamantra, Prati Padam, Padam means step by step, but Srila Maharaj always mentions Padam means each and every word of this Mahamantra. Means Ha, Re, Krishna, whatever these syllables are, each and every syllable when he chants, it gives him a bliss. Anandam Buddhivardhanam. As soon as this Nam or even a single syllable of this Nam manifests on his tongue, at that time he feels that he is drowning in the ocean of nectar. Anandam Buddhivardhanam. In each and every syllable he feels like that. Sarvatma Snapanam. At that time he himself, Sarvatma Snapanam, with his body, with his mind, with his words, with his consciousness, in whatever way possible, he takes complete shelter and takes bath under the like water which is emanating from the lotus lips of Nam Prabhu. In this way, what happens? All his anarthas goes away, one after another, and he meets with his higher destination and relishes everything. When Srila Mahārāja started speaking this, at that time he mentioned about anarthas, that there are 4 kinds of anarthas: Swarupa Brahm, Asat Trishna, Hriday Daurbalya, and Aparadha. He started mentioning from the second one. Did not touch Swarup Brahm first. He mentioned Asat Trishna. What is Sat? Sat means Lord, eternal. Sat means eternal, and Asat means which is not eternal, means temporary, this 14 planetary system. So Asat Trishna means that kind of particular desire which a person develops in his heart for this material world, which keeps him away from the Lord. That kind of desire, that kind of thrust, which is having nothing to do with the Lord, that's called Asat Trishna. Srila Mahārāja quoted one verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita, which mentions, Dusang kahiye kaitav atma vanchana, Krishna, Krishna bhakti bina अन्य कामना. Dosang. Dosang means associating with those things which are not favorable for one's own swarup. Dosang. Kahiye kaitav, that is called kapata, kaitav, duplicity, cheating oneself, deceiving oneself. Atma vanchana, that is deceiving oneself. You can not cheat anybody else. You may think you are cheating others. Nobody comes to know what I am doing. But in reality, you are cheating yourself. You cannot cheat anybody else. Krishna, Krishna bhakti bina anya kamana. A person who desires anything except Krishna bhakti and having any other desire other than Krishna is known as a person who is in dusanga, associating with those things which is not really favorable for his own swarupa. So that's why Srila Mahārāja mentioned that, but for those who are sincere, means nirviliko, they don't have any worldly desire. What happens to them when they take shelter at this Nam Prabhu's lotus feet? They get mercy of the Lord. At this point, he quoted one verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. Akama sarva kamova, moksha kama udaradi, tivrena bhakti yogena. Means, akama sarva kamova. Akama means a person who does not have any desire. Akama. Sarva kamova. Srila Mahārāja mentioned in 2 different ways. Sarva kama means a person who is having many desires, he is full of desires. Or Sarva Kama, only having one desire. Sarva means Lord, Sarveshwar. Sarva means Krishna. So Sarva Kama means who is having only desire to attain the mercy of Lord. Or Moksha Kama Udaradhi. He may even desire for moksha because of his ignorance. But because he is sincere, he does not know that what he is asking for, but he is surrendered. So Lord will not award him that. Instead, he will change his taste, become merciful to him, and makes him his own servant. So in this way, Srila Mahārāja mentioned that one after another, all these verses of Siksastakam. First verse mentions about Chetodarpan Marjan Bhava Mahadava Agni Nirvapan. But then, if one is chanting, but still he is not feeling any transformation in his heart, then what is the cause? Is there no potency in the name? Then Srila Mahārāja mentioned, for this second verse appeared from the lips of Sriman Mahaprabhu, in which he mentions that in Nam Akari Bahuda Nij Sarva Shakti, this Mahamantra is having so much potency in it, Lord has personally invested all his energies in it. And at the same time, Lord is very merciful. He is not cruel. He has given so much liberty that you can chant any time, every time, day or night, in whatever way you desire, pure or impure situation. So in this way, he is merciful. But where is the problem? Why I am not getting transformation? Then he mentions that actually that is your fault. That's not the fault of Lord. Why? Because each and every name of the Lord is powerful. Not only Krishna. What is the meaning of Krishna? First, Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned that a personality who can attract anybody and everybody. And at the same time, because he is the reservoir of all rasas, he can satisfy everybody up to their topmost limit, whatever they desire. He can fulfill all their desires. And at the same time, Nivritta, he can make them feel, realize that there is no need for them to have anything else. They don't get any charm for anything else. This is called Krishna. All the other names, Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned Kurma, or Nrsimha, or Vaman, Varaha. All these names of Lord are having complete potency in it. Sarva Shakti. Kurma, Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned in detail that why Lord appeared as Kurma? Crocodile? No. Tortoise. So why he appeared like that? Because demons and demigods, they wanted to churn the ocean. But there was nobody that who can hold the mountain. Nobody was having power among demons or demigods. But Lord took the form of a very small species and was able to hold what all the demigods together were unable to hold. So how much powerful is he? And then he mentioned about Vaman. No, first he mentioned about Varaha, that how much powerful is he, that on his one teeth only, he was able to hold the whole earth. And then he mentioned about Vaman, that how powerful he is, that anybody from the army of Bali, those who wanted to have some fight with him, everybody got defeated. Even though he took a form of very small boy, but still very powerful. So in this way, each and every incarnation of Lord, each and every form of Lord, each and every name of the Lord is very, very powerful. So there is Nam Namakari Bahuda Nij Sarva Shakti. Lord has invested all his energy in this name, especially Mahamantra. Very powerful. But ourselves, we have not taken shelter the way we are supposed to take it. For this, third verse appeared. Trinadapi Shuniche. That what you have to do, if you really want to relish or realize the power of this mantra, Mahamantra, then you must have these four qualities in you. Then and only then you will be able to chant properly. Trinadapi Shunichena. First quality, becoming humble than the blade of grass. Not mechanically, in reality understanding that yes, what is my own identity position. When one understands that, then there is no need to tell them that you have to behave like that. They behave automatically. Trinadapi Shunichena. Taroriva Sahishuna. And they become more tolerant than the tree. They don't expect any respect from others. And at the same time, they give proper respect according to the position of the devotees. then and only then they get eligibility to chant properly, otherwise not. Then Srila Maharaj mentioned that the Lord, He is a great personality. The promise He makes, He never breaks His promise. Once He has accepted that we are His eternal servant, then He never breaks this promise. He keeps us in a position that where we are always getting His service, and by serving we can become pleased. But what happens that even though we are eternal servant, but still sometime what we do, we desire for those things which are unfavorable for the service of Lord. Then he mentioned this fourth verse, Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitam va jagadish kamai. That, O Jagadish, O Jagadish, I don't desire, na dhanam, I don't want any worldly wealth, na janam, I don't want manpower, only for my own sense enjoyment. I don't want to become a poet, a person who can speak so many wonderful things to attract others toward him. But what I want that I can have bhakti in my heart for you, which is my real wealth, which is my intrinsic nature. I only want to acknowledge that. And then Srila Maharaj mentioned, then and only then he gets this eligibility, qualification, where he can claim that yes, O Lord, now I am fully realized that what is my position and what is my relationship with you. So please accept me in your service. I am your das, I am your servant. Why I am wandering here and there and suffering a lot? Please forgive my offenses. Appoint me again in your service. At that time he prays like that. Like Srila Maharaj mentioned, that when you can go out and buy a property, when you are having wealth in your pocket, when you have money, then and only then you go out and want to buy something. Before that, you cannot go to the shopkeeper and claim that, oh, I want this thing. So you can only ask Krishna to appoint you in his service when you are having this qualification earlier, that you don't desire anything of this material world. You want only his service. When this qualification is there, this thing is there in your pocket, then and only then you can go and approach. Then you will be considered an intelligent person. If you have no money, still want to buy something, then you are not considered intelligent. Then in the sixth verse, Srila Maharaj mentioned, from 6, 7, 8, these verses comes 6 and 7 especially. It comes in that category that where a person really he wants that he can have darshan of the Lord. This particular desire to meet with the Lord is called meeting with him, sambhog. Sambhog, a word in itself, is having two syllables, sam plus bhog. Bhog in itself also describes that having some atmendriya priti vancha. Atmendriya priti vancha means having, even though mainly 98%, 95% a desire to serve the Lord, but still some desire is there for oneself that, oh, this is what I also want. That's why these 6 and 7 verses comes in that category, that I am unable to stay in your separation. My life air can go away anytime. Oh Lord, please give me your darshan. Unless and until you give me your darshan, how can I survive? This also comes under the category of Atmendriya Priti Vancha. Srila Maharaj mentioned how Chaitanya Charitamrita mentions that Atmendriya Priti Vancha Tare Bale Kam, Krishna Indriya Priti Vancha Dhare Prem Nam, Kam Andhatam, Prem Nirmal Bhaskar, Ataiv Kam Preme Bahuto Antar. There is a gulf of difference in between Kam and Prem. Kam means lust and Prem means love. Even though externally it may seem almost same, the symptoms are almost same. It is very difficult to have demarcation line in between, but still it is having a gulf of difference. Atmendriya Priti Vancha. When one desires something on their part, that we want to have darshan of Lord, that also comes under the category of Kam. It's not Prem. Then in the 8th verse, Prem is been manifested, that I don't want Sambhav. What you desire then? Oh Lord, whatever you desire. If you want to give darshan, then also you are my master. If you don't give me your darshan, then also you are my master. You embrace me, you are my master. You don't embrace me, kick me, or become happy by not giving darshan, then in that situation I am more happy. Whatever you desire, you do accordingly. Then and only then it is considered in full form that that person has developed love for Lord. Otherwise, Srila Maharaj mentioned that in this material world, we see that any person cannot live without service. Does not matter, sometimes they are physically challenged, but with their mind they serve. Sometimes they don't get any living entity to serve, but then they serve their pets, dogs and cats. At this point, Srila Maharaj mentioned that he saw a person who was having dog. What he used to do? He used to bring that dog every day for passing outside. He considers his master, but in reality, who is he? He is servant of dog. He cooks chapati for roti for dog. And sometimes Srila Maharaj mentions that he saw in Jalandhar or somewhere that one Mataji, she makes hot roti, immediately puts ghee on it, then and only then gives to the dog. That my dog don't eat cold rotis. My dog don't eat roti without ghee. So this is what also he was mentioning. And then he was mentioning about cat, that in the place where his Guru Maharaj rented for Sri Chaitanya Gaudiya Math, Kolkata, over there they rented a place. On 2nd floor they were staying. And then on the 1st floor the owner was living. The daughter of the owner, she was having one cat. And she used to make sweaters for that cat with her own hands and feeding her. But by chance, when that cat died, she was crying a lot that, oh, this kind of cat you don't find in the whole world. Such a wonderful cat I had. So she was crying. So Srila Maharaj was mentioning, even though they think that they are master of cat or dog, but the main thing is that they are having desire to serve. This nature of serving is there in each and every living entity. Unless and until it completely goes for the service of Lord, a person can never be happy. If he is having Atmendriya Priti Vancha, then also, even though little bit of it will not make a person completely satisfied or peaceful. This is what Srila Maharaj mentioned. Even mukti, one cannot get full satisfaction even after getting mukti. Why? Mukti is considered topmost kapata, duplicity. Because in that one wants to dissolve oneself completely, merge, and wants that I don't want to do any seva, instead I want to hide completely. So that's why that's called topmost kapata. हरे कृष्ण महाराज जी को दे दो बोलो আপনার যেরকম ইচ্ছা সময় হয়েছে 6টা
छोटा है राजा बोलते
ठीक he will speak tomorrow.
देरी हो